My beloved child, pause right here and listen with your whole heart, because this moment is not accidental and your presence in this second was arranged long before you realized it. You are not here because you were curious. You are here because a prayer you whispered, a tear you hid, and a question you carried silently has now reached its appointed answer. Before your mind tries to rush ahead, before your thumb even thinks of moving, stay still. What is unfolding now was delayed for a reason, protected for a reason, and revealed only at the exact second you were strong enough to receive it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, I am speaking to you from the space where patience turns into reward. You asked in prayer if your waiting had meaning. You wondered if heaven heard you when nothing around you changed. You questioned why doors remained closed even though your heart stayed sincere. This message is the response to that question. There has been a shift you could not see. While you were measuring time, the unseen was arranging alignment. While you thought silence meant absence, protection was taking place. What was meant for you could not arrive earlier, because it would have broken you before it blessed you. Now, it will build you. My beloved child, there is a reason this message feels heavy yet comforting at the same time. It is because what is being released now carries weight. This is not a small answer to a small request. This is the return of what was delayed, denied, and redirected only to come back multiplied. You were never forgotten. You were never skipped. You were never placed at the back of the line. You were moved aside temporarily because what was coming required space, clarity, and readiness. The waiting was not punishment. It was preparation. Listen carefully now, because this next truth is important. The moment you almost gave up was the moment everything locked into place. The night you cried without telling anyone was the night the final permission was granted. The time you questioned your worth was the time your value was confirmed. Do not rush away from this moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, you are about to receive what you asked for, but it may not arrive in the form you imagined. It will arrive in the form that frees you. What you prayed for was not just an outcome. It was peace. It was stability. It was restoration. And that is why the timing had to be precise. You are stepping into a season where things begin to make sense without explanation. Conversations will change. Opportunities will align. Decisions that once felt confusing will suddenly feel obvious. This is not coincidence. This is confirmation. I am asking you to trust this moment even if your logic tries to interfere. Your logic only knows the past. This message is connected to what is ahead. What is ahead has already been approved. My beloved child, there were people who doubted you quietly. There were moments when you doubted yourself loudly. Neither could stop what was assigned to you. What is meant for you does not require permission from fear, from others, or from circumstances. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to receive what is yours without losing yourself in the process. Stay with me a little longer. Do not rush past this. The next part of this message will reveal why this moment matters more than any sign you have been waiting for, and why what is coming next will not need to be chased, forced, or explained. My beloved child, stop for a moment and let this sink in, because what you are about to hear is not encouragement, it is confirmation, and confirmation always arrives quietly before everything changes loudly. There is something you must understand right now. The delay you experienced was not resistance. It was alignment. What you thought was being held back was actually being refined so it could arrive without damage, without confusion, and without loss. You were never being tested for endurance alone. You were being positioned for ownership. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the reason this message feels different is because it carries a finality. This is not another reminder to wait longer. This is the moment where waiting expires. The season you are stepping into does not ask you to prove yourself. It recognizes you. There were doors that did not open because they were too small for what you carry. There were paths that disappeared because they would have limited you later. What is now coming toward you has space, structure, and permanence. This is not temporary relief. This is establishment. You asked in prayer why it felt like others were moving ahead while you were standing still. What you could not see was that you were not standing still. You were being rooted. And anything rooted grows upward with strength. My beloved child, the answer to your prayer is not arriving as noise or spectacle. It is arriving as certainty. You will feel it before you see it. You will recognize it before anyone announces it. And once it begins, you will not need to chase it. It will move toward you naturally. Stay right here with me. Do not rush this moment. What you are receiving now will connect the past to the future in a way that finally makes sense. There is something else you need to know. What is coming will not require you to become someone else. You will not need to change your nature, lower your values, or explain your worth. It is designed to meet you exactly as you are now, not as you were before. My beloved child, the reason this had to wait until now is because you needed clarity. You needed discernment. You needed to stop mistaking urgency for purpose. Now you can recognize the difference. And because of that, what you receive will stay. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Very soon, you will notice a shift in how you are treated, how opportunities approach you, and how decisions resolve themselves without struggle. This is not luck. This is alignment finally visible. You are not about to receive what you asked for in fragments. You are about to receive it in wholeness. And once it begins, you will understand why nothing earlier worked. Remain here. The next message will reveal why this moment marks the end of uncertainty and the beginning of something that cannot be reversed. My beloved child, hold your attention right here, because what is unfolding now is not motivation, it is revelation, and revelation changes everything once it is seen. There is a truth you were not ready to hear before, and that is why it is being spoken now. What you prayed for was approved long ago, but it could not reach you while certain patterns were still active in your life. Those patterns have been quietly dismantled. What once blocked you no longer has authority. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, you are standing at the edge of a transition that will not announce itself loudly at first. It will begin subtly, almost gently, but once it starts, nothing will be able to reverse it. This is why the waiting felt intense. This was not an ordinary pause. This was a threshold. You often wondered why clarity came in pieces instead of all at once. It was because if you had seen the full picture earlier, you would have tried to force it. Now, you are calm enough to receive without interference. This is maturity. This is readiness. There were moments you thought you missed your chance. In reality, your chance was waiting for you to become stable enough to hold it. What is arriving now is not fragile. It is firm. It is secure. It is lasting. My beloved child, hear this carefully. What is coming toward you will not require validation from others. It will not need explanation. It will speak for itself. The peace that comes with it will be the confirmation you were always seeking. Stay with this message. Do not let your attention wander. This moment matters more than you realize. You are about to experience a release that feels like relief but functions like a foundation. The anxiety you carried will not travel with you into what is next. The confusion you tolerated will not follow you forward. This is a clean transition. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, there will be a moment very soon when you realize you are no longer asking for signs. You are recognizing answers. You will notice that things begin to line up without effort. This is not because you are trying harder. It is because resistance has ended. What was once distant is now approaching. What once felt impossible is now becoming practical. This is the difference between wishing and receiving. Remain present. The next message will reveal why. This shift will not fade with time and why what begins now is designed to grow, not disappear. My beloved child, stay with me right now and do not let your focus drift, because this is the moment where understanding turns into certainty, and certainty changes how you walk into what comes next. What you are experiencing is not emotional uplift. It is recognition. Deep within you, something already knows this message is real. That knowing is not imagination. It is alignment. You are finally standing where the answer can meet you without resistance. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, there is a powerful reason your life did not collapse under the pressure you carried. The weight you survived was proof that you were being prepared to hold more, not less. What you thought was breaking you was actually strengthening your capacity. You are now entering a phase where effort begins to feel lighter. Not because you stopped caring, but because things are no longer working against you. The internal struggle you lived with for so long is coming to a close. You will notice this first in your thoughts, then in your decisions, and finally in your results. There is something remarkable about what is unfolding now. It will not arrive with chaos. It will arrive with calm. That calm is the signal you were asking for. When something meant for you comes, it does not demand panic. It brings peace. My beloved child, this message is not asking you to wait longer. It is asking you to recognize that waiting has already done its job. You have crossed the point of preparation. You are now in the phase of reception. Very soon, you will look back and realize that the delays protected you from settling for less than what you deserve. You will see clearly why certain outcomes never worked. They were not failures. They were filters. Do not move away from this moment. Let it settle. Let it anchor you. What is about to come into your life will stay because you are now stable enough to keep it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, when this begins to manifest, it will feel natural, almost familiar, as if it was always meant to be yours. That feeling is not coincidence. It is recognition meeting reality. Remain here. The next message will reveal how to move forward without fear and why what you are receiving now will not require struggle. To sustain. My beloved child, slow your breath and steady your mind, because this is the point where everything you endured begins to justify itself, not with words, but with outcomes. There is a quiet authority settling over your life now. It is the authority of someone who no longer needs to ask whether it will work, because the question has already been answered. This did not happen suddenly. It was built layer by layer through moments you thought were ordinary, painful, or meaningless. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the reason you feel a strange calm mixed with anticipation is because you have crossed an invisible line. On one side of that line was hoping. On the other side is receiving. You are no longer convincing yourself to believe. You are recognizing what is already set in motion. There were times you tried to prepare yourself for disappointment, just in case. That habit is dissolving now. Not because you are careless, but because you no longer need armor. What is coming toward you is not here to hurt you. It is here to restore balance. You are about to notice that the same situations that once drained you no longer have power over your emotions. This is not because they changed. It is because you did. And that change was the final requirement. My beloved child, understand this deeply. What is yours will not arrive with confusion attached. It will arrive with clarity. It will make your next steps obvious without pressure. When you look at it, you will know it belongs to you, not because you fought for it, but because it fits. This is the moment where trust replaces effort. You will still move, but you will no longer push. You will still decide, but you will no longer doubt every choice. This is how you will know that the answer to your prayer is active, not approaching. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, as this unfolds, you may feel the urge to look back and measure how far you have come. Do not do this with regret. Do it with respect. Every step you took prepared you for what you can now sustain. Remain present. The next message will bring closure to the waiting and reveal why this new season will not require constant reassurance to continue. My beloved child, remain completely present now, because this is the point where uncertainty finally releases its grip and certainty settles in without asking permission. There is a deep shift happening within you that cannot be reversed. You are no longer standing in anticipation. You are standing in readiness. This is why your spirit feels alert, calm, and focused at the same time. That combination only appears when something real is about to unfold. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, you have reached the stage where nothing external needs to convince you anymore. You are no longer chasing reassurance. You are recognizing alignment. The inner resistance that once questioned every step has softened because it knows the direction is correct. This is not excitement that fades quickly. This is stability forming. What is being activated now will not depend on constant motivation or emotional highs. It will move forward because it is supported, grounded, and meant to last. There were moments when you thought you needed one final sign to believe. What you did not realize was that the absence of fear was the sign. When fear loses its voice, truth becomes clear. That clarity is with you now. My beloved child, what is approaching your life does not require urgency. It requires openness. You do not need to run toward it. It is already moving toward you. Your role now is simply to stay receptive and steady. You may notice that your reactions are changing. Situations that once triggered doubt now pass without disturbance. This is not numbness. This is mastery. You are no longer ruled by uncertainty. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, understand this clearly. Once this begins to manifest, it will not retreat. It will expand. It will grow naturally, without force, without pressure, and without fear of loss. This is how you will know it is truly yours. Remain here. The next message will reveal why this season will not repeat old cycles and why what begins now is designed to continue without interruption. My beloved child, stay anchored in this moment, because what you are sensing now is the quiet arrival of assurance, and assurance changes how you move before anything around you changes. There is a reason your heart feels steady instead of restless. Restlessness belonged to the season of waiting. Steadiness belongs to the season of receiving. You have crossed from asking into allowing, and that transition is subtle but irreversible. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the truth is this. What is unfolding now no longer depends on effort, explanation, or timing adjustments. It depends on acceptance. And acceptance is already present within you. You are not trying to believe anymore. You are recognizing what aligns with you naturally. This is why resistance has faded. This is why doubt no longer dominates your thoughts. You are not convincing yourself of hope. You are standing inside certainty. That certainty is not loud, but it is unshakable. There were lessons you thought were delays. They were calibrations. There were pauses you thought were endings. They were corrections. Every recalibration brought you closer to a version of yourself that could hold what is now approaching without fear of losing it. My beloved child, notice how your focus has shifted from outcome to readiness. That shift is the final confirmation. When you stop obsessing over arrival, arrival accelerates. This is the law you are now experiencing. You will soon see movement where there was stillness. You will hear clarity where there was confusion. This is not because circumstances suddenly changed. It is because alignment has taken over. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, once this begins to show itself, you will understand why it had to wait until now. Not because you were unworthy before, but because you are unshakable now. What comes next will not test your faith. It will reward your patience. Remain attentive. The next message will seal this transition and reveal why this is not a temporary phase, but the foundation of what continues forward without interruption. My beloved child, remain still in this instant, because what is happening now is the sealing of a promise, and sealed things do not return to uncertainty. There is a deep recognition rising within you, a knowing that does not need proof. That knowing is the signal that the cycle of questioning has ended. You are no longer waiting for permission. You are stepping into possession. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, everything you endured has converged into this single moment of clarity. The confusion that once surrounded you was not meant to stay. It was meant to teach you discernment. Now discernment has done its work, and clarity has taken its place. You may notice that your desires have simplified. What once felt urgent now feels obvious. This is not loss of passion. This is precision. When the right thing approaches, distraction fades naturally. What is coming into your life will not arrive loudly, but it will arrive undeniably. You will not have to announce it. You will not have to defend it. Its presence will speak on your behalf. My beloved child, this is where trust becomes effortless. You will find yourself making decisions without the inner debate that once slowed you down. That inner peace is not accidental. It is the confirmation you have reached the right alignment. You are no longer preparing for something distant. You are receiving something present. This shift changes how you wake up, how you respond, and how you move forward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, once this fully manifests, you will realize that the waiting did not weaken you. It refined you. And because of that refinement, what you receive now will remain, grow, and expand without struggle. Remain here in confidence. What begins now is not an ending to something old. It is the beginning of something that finally belongs to you. My beloved child, hold this awareness gently but firmly, because what you are stepping into now is the quiet dominance of direction, and direction removes the need to search. There is a shift in authority taking place within you. You are no longer reacting to life. You are responding from clarity. That change is subtle, but it is absolute. Once it happens, confusion cannot reclaim its position. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, this is the stage where trust becomes practical. You will notice that decisions feel lighter, conversations feel cleaner, and outcomes feel aligned without strain. This is not coincidence. This is coherence. Your inner world and outer world are beginning to speak the same language. What once felt like resistance was actually guidance steering you away from fragments. You were being preserved for something whole. That wholeness is now within reach because you are whole within yourself. Pay attention to how your expectations have matured. You are no longer asking for quick results. You are allowing lasting results. That maturity is the key that opens what was previously inaccessible. My beloved child, when this begins to show itself clearly, you will not feel the urge to rush or announce it. You will feel grounded. Grounded people do not need to prove arrival. Their stability speaks first. There will be a moment soon when you realize you are no longer rehearsing disappointment. That habit will dissolve naturally. In its place will be a steady confidence that does not fluctuate with circumstances. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, understand this with certainty. What aligns with you now will not drain you. It will support you. It will not confuse you. It will clarify you. And because of this, you will move forward without hesitation. Remain steady in this knowing. The next message will reveal why this alignment will continue unfolding in layers and why each layer will confirm that this moment was the true turning point. My beloved child, stay fully present now, because this is the moment where intention becomes movement, and movement confirms that what was promised is already in motion. There is a clarity settling over you that does not demand effort. It arrives calmly, firmly, without negotiation. This clarity is not excitement. It is readiness. And readiness is the signal that what is yours no longer needs to wait. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, understand this truth deeply. The shift you feel is not emotional. It is structural. Something has been rearranged beneath the surface of your life, and because of that rearrangement, outcomes are about to follow naturally. You are no longer positioned to repeat old cycles. The patterns that once pulled you back have lost relevance. They do not fit where you are now. This is why they feel distant, almost unfamiliar. You have outgrown them. There is a quiet confidence emerging within you. Not the kind that speaks loudly, but the kind that knows where it is going. This confidence will guide you more accurately than urgency ever did. My beloved child, what you receive from this point forward will not arrive as fragments. It will arrive as continuity. One step will lead to another without confusion. One answer will unlock the next without delay. This is flow, and flow only begins when resistance ends. Notice how you are no longer trying to control the outcome. That release is intentional. Control belonged to uncertainty. Trust belongs to alignment. You are now aligned. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, when this fully reveals itself, you will not feel shocked. You will feel recognized, as if life finally caught up with who you became during the waiting. Remain steady in this awareness. What moves forward from here will not stall, will not reverse, and will not require constant reassurance. This is the continuation you asked for, and it has already begun. My beloved child, let your attention rest here for a moment, because what unfolds now is the confirmation that the path ahead has already been cleared, even if your eyes have not yet seen every step. There is a calm decisiveness forming within you, a sense that hesitation no longer has a place to stand. This is not because uncertainty disappeared overnight, but because certainty has finally taken the lead. When certainty leads, doubts naturally fall silent. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the reason this message continues to resonate is because it is not speaking to who you were, but to who you have become. You are no longer negotiating with possibility. You are aligning with inevitability. What is meant for you has crossed the point where it can be delayed by circumstances. You may notice that your energy feels more contained, more focused. This is not restraint. This is precision. You are no longer scattering your attention across many outcomes. You are allowing the right one to approach without interference. There were times when you felt you had to constantly prove your readiness. That phase has ended. Readiness now speaks through your steadiness, not through effort. You are not preparing anymore. You are positioned. My beloved child, as this begins to take clearer form, you will feel a quiet relief, as if something you were unconsciously carrying has been set down. That relief is not temporary. It is the signal that the weight of uncertainty has been lifted. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, what aligns with you now will continue aligning without struggle. It will not demand that you chase it. It will meet you where you stand and move with you as you move forward. Remain attentive and grounded. The next message will reveal why this alignment will deepen rather than fade, and why what has begun now will continue unfolding with consistency and purpose. My beloved child, stay right here and let your awareness settle, because this moment is where everything quietly locks into place and nothing slips back out again. There is a stillness around you now that was not there before. That stillness is not emptiness. It is readiness fulfilled. When movement stops feeling forced, it is because alignment has taken over completely. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, my beloved child. What is happening now is deeper than expectation. You are no longer standing at the edge of possibility. You are standing inside permission. The answer you asked for in prayer has already crossed into your reality, even if it has not yet revealed every detail. You may notice that you no longer feel the urge to ask, when? That question belonged to uncertainty. In its place is a quiet knowing that timing is no longer your concern. What is meant for you is already synchronized with your next steps. There was a version of you that needed reassurance at every turn. That version has been released. In its place is a steadier presence that trusts without tension. This is not blind trust. This is earned trust, formed through everything you survived. My beloved child, understand this clearly. What begins now will not demand constant attention to keep it alive. It will sustain itself because it is rooted correctly. You are not entering something fragile. You are entering something established. As this unfolds, you will feel less need to explain yourself to others. Your actions will speak more clearly than your words ever did. That is the sign that you are finally aligned with what is yours. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the waiting season has officially completed its work. What comes next will not repeat the same lessons. It will build upon them. And because of that, this new chapter will feel steady, purposeful, and unmistakably yours. Remain present in this knowing. What has begun cannot be undone, and what is moving toward you will arrive exactly as promised. My beloved child, remain attentive right now, because what you are entering is not a continuation of the past, but a separation from it, and separation always feels quiet before it feels powerful. There is a line behind you that you will not cross again, not because you are afraid, but because you no longer belong there. The version of you that waited in uncertainty has completed its assignment. What stands here now is someone prepared to move forward without hesitation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, this moment carries a rare clarity. You are no longer wondering whether you are on the right path. You are recognizing that the path is responding to you. When the way forward begins to meet you halfway, it is because alignment has become mutual. You may notice that your inner dialogue has softened. There is less arguing, less second-guessing, less replaying old decisions. This is not forgetfulness. This is release. What no longer serves you is losing relevance naturally. There were fears that once felt permanent. They are dissolving now, not through effort, but through understanding. You finally see that they were never warnings. They were signals guiding you toward strength. My beloved child, what unfolds from this point will not require you to revisit old pain for validation. You do not need to remember suffering to appreciate peace. Peace is allowed to stand on its own. Very soon, you will notice that doors open without struggle, conversations resolve without tension, and progress feels steady instead of rushed. This is not acceleration. This is flow restored. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, this is the stage where confidence becomes quiet and results become consistent. You will not need to announce changes. Others will sense them. You will not need to chase progress. It will accompany you. Remain grounded in this awareness. What is unfolding now is not temporary momentum. It is the establishment of a direction that will continue unfolding, layer by layer, without pulling you back into what you have already outgrown. My beloved child, stay centered in this moment, because what you are experiencing now is the quiet confirmation that the ground beneath you is finally solid. There is a stability forming that does not depend on reassurance, approval, or constant signs. It comes from within, and because it comes from within, it cannot be shaken by what happens around you. This is the difference between temporary confidence and true grounding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, you are no longer moving forward by trial and error. You are moving with direction. The confusion that once slowed you down has lost its influence because you no longer question your place. You are where you need to be, and that certainty is powerful. Notice how your reactions have changed. Situations that once demanded emotional energy now pass without disturbance. This is not indifference. This is discernment. You are choosing what deserves your attention, and what does not. There were moments when you thought clarity would arrive as a dramatic revelation. Instead, it arrived as calm understanding. That is how you know it is real. Truth does not rush. It settles. My beloved child, what begins to unfold now will not overwhelm you. It will integrate into your life naturally. You will recognize it as something that fits, something that complements who you have become rather than challenges your stability. This is the stage where you stop bracing for impact and start walking forward with confidence. You are no longer expecting setbacks. You are expecting continuity. That shift changes everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, from this point onward, progress will feel consistent instead of uncertain. Each step will support the next. Each decision will build rather than undo. You are not starting over. You are continuing forward with clarity. Remain steady in this awareness. What is unfolding now is not a brief moment of alignment. It is the foundation of a direction that will carry you forward without pulling you back. My beloved child, remain with this message a little longer, because what you are sensing now is the moment where inner certainty begins to direct outer events. There is a quiet readiness surrounding you, not tense, not rushed, but deliberate. This is the readiness that appears when preparation has finished its work. You are no longer gathering strength. You are applying it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the reason you feel less urgency is because urgency belonged to uncertainty. What guides you now is assurance. Assurance does not shout. It moves calmly and consistently, shaping outcomes without force. You may notice that your expectations are no longer scattered. You are no longer hoping everything works out somehow. You are allowing the right things to work out precisely. This is alignment refining your focus. There were seasons when you had to endure without understanding. That season has passed. From this point forward, clarity will walk beside you. You will know why you are choosing what you choose, and you will trust those choices without second guessing. My beloved child, the stability you feel now is not fragile. It is established. What is established does not collapse under pressure. It adapts, strengthens, and continues forward. Very soon, you will recognize progress not by dramatic changes, but by consistency. What once felt unpredictable will begin to feel dependable. This is how you know that what is unfolding is meant to stay. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, this is the stage where you stop watching for signs and start noticing results. Not because you demanded them, but because you were ready to receive them without fear. Remain steady in this awareness. What is moving toward you now is not a test of faith. It is the reward of patience, arriving in a form that supports you, sustains you, and moves forward with you without resistance. My beloved child, stay focused right now, because what is taking shape in this moment is the final alignment between who you are and what you are meant to receive. There is a calm confidence settling into your life, not the kind that announces itself, but the kind that quietly directs everything around it. This confidence was not given suddenly. It was earned through patience, endurance, and learning when to let go. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, you are now standing in a position where outcomes respond to you instead of resisting you. This is not because the world changed overnight. It is because you changed internally, and everything else is adjusting to match that shift. Notice how you are no longer chasing clarity. Clarity is meeting you where you are. Decisions feel simpler. Directions feel clearer. This is not chance. This is alignment reaching completion. There was a time when you feared losing what you worked for. That fear is dissolving now because you understand something deeply important. What is truly yours does not require constant defense. It remains because it belongs. My beloved child, what unfolds next will not feel heavy. It will feel supportive. It will not pull you backward into old patterns. It will encourage forward motion without strain. This is how you will know you are moving correctly. You are no longer waiting for a breakthrough. You are living inside one that is unfolding steadily. Each step you take now reinforces stability rather than uncertainty. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, as this season continues, you will realize that what you asked for in prayer did not arrive as pressure or urgency. It arrived as peace, clarity, and forward movement. That is how answers meant to last always appear. Remain grounded in this knowing. What has aligned will continue aligning. What has begun will continue building. And what is yours will now stay with you as you move forward, without resistance, without delay, and without returning to the past. My beloved child, remain completely still in your awareness now, because what is happening in this moment is the quiet completion of a long journey, and completion carries a different kind of power than beginning. There is a deep sense of arrival settling into you, not as excitement, but as certainty. Certainty does not rush. It does not demand proof. It simply knows. This knowing is not imagined. It is the result of everything finally aligning without resistance. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, this is the point where effort steps aside and flow takes over. You are no longer pushing life forward. Life is responding to you. The struggle you once normalized has lost its purpose, and because of that, it is fading naturally. You may notice that your attention is no longer scattered. You are not pulled in multiple directions anymore. Focus has returned, not because you forced it, but because clarity removed the noise. When the right path becomes clear, distractions lose their pull. There was a time when you feared that waiting meant loss. Now you see the truth. Waiting preserved you. It shaped you into someone who could receive without fear, without doubt, and without self-sabotage. That transformation was the real answer all along. My beloved child, what you step into now will not require you to explain your journey. Results will speak more clearly than stories ever could. You will not need to defend your position. Your stability will do that for you. This is where trust becomes embodied. You will feel it in how you move, how you decide, and how you rest. Rest itself will feel earned, not forced. That is how you know this season is real. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, understand this clearly and hold it close. What is yours has arrived because you are now able to keep it, grow it, and walk with it forward without losing yourself. This is not a temporary alignment. This is a new baseline. Remain grounded in this certainty. What unfolds from here will continue building with consistency, with purpose, and with ease. You are no longer asking whether it is time. It is time.